Awesome. All right. On your marks, get set. This one's going to go on the tone. Beep, boop. Daniel out first. Ooh. He's out pretty clean. Everybody else is trying to catch him. Bryson's right behind him, followed by Richard, followed by Steve. And then we got a stock buggy. I don't know who that is. I think that's Brandon. Then we got Mike, the 2 green cars going through the infield. Oh, someone gets stuck. That's Lance getting stuck. Lance all the way to the back. And Daniel still out front with Bryson right on his tail. They're turning 12-second laps already. This makes me so angry. Don't understand it. These things are quick. They are still way out front, about 5 seconds ahead of Steve. Steve in third, kind of cruising out on his own there, followed by Richard right behind him. The computer's showing the Lance is in fourth, but I think he got passed up by Brandon. Richard making a little bobble, coming over the hairpin in the jumps, going down the straight, trying to catch Steve. Bryson and Daniel are neck and neck going through traffic and get choked up on Mike. They're still trying to get around him. Let him around, bud. Or they're just going to keep on wrecking into you, you know. All right, Daniel got out clean. Bryson got out clean. Tony is... Oh, Tony's in last. I thought he was in the mix there for a second. Fastest lap on track right now is actually Brandon Diedrich with a 12.6. Daniel, 12.700. Bryson's got a 12.8. Richard with a 12.9. And then we get into the 13s. We've got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. 2 minutes and 30 seconds down. We are halfway done with this race, and anything could happen at this point. It's a good race out front still, y'all. Daniel and Bryson are right on top of each other within a second. Coming down the back straight. Those are your leaders. And they're out clean. They're not going to come up on traffic for a while here. Mike is in the back. Then Tony, then Lance, then Brandon, then Richard, then Steve, Bryson, and Daniel. Reverse order.
2 minutes left.
Oh, Steve did a little wheelie after the raw speed table and got it wrong. He's flipped over. Bryson getting stuck right before the raw speed table. That's going to get Daniel a chance to spread out a little bit, but not by much. Daniel's still only about 2 seconds ahead of him, and Bryson had a quick lap that lap. Got about a minute 30 left to go. Tony, last time around with his fastest lap, 13.2. Bryson, last time around, his fastest lap of a 12.5. That's insane. What other races we got going on here? Brandon and Richard are very close to one another. About a half second apart.
1 minute left.
Actually, it looks like Richard got around him. Oh, watch the end of the straight, people. There's a bunch of stuff going on back there, and that is going to let Daniel get way, way out in front of Bryson. Daniel going over the raw speed. Bryson going through the infield right
45 seconds
now.
left.
We've still got about 35 seconds left in this race. And unless Daniel makes a big mistake
left
here, not to put any weight on your shoulders, I think he's going to take this one. Although Bryson is still charging ahead. Got about 20 seconds to catch him, Bryson. Let's see if he can do it.
15
Daniel coming
seconds
through
left.
traffic. Bryson got to go through that same traffic to get to Daniel. And then we got Brandon and Richard on the same lap. That is time.
Mike Dietrich done with a 20 lap 501.2
When you
result.
cross, when you finish,
Brandon Dietrich
you
done
are
with a 22 lap 503 flat result.
Daniel going to take
Daniel
this
Hines
one.
done with a 23 lap 506.4 result. Richard Schwartz done with a 22 lap 507.8 result. Tony Hines done with a 21 lap 508.7 result. Bryson Furnish
And
done with a 23 lap
has
509.8 result.
completed.
Steve
Now, if
King
you would
done with a
all
21 lap
direct your attention
511.8
towards the main
result.
entrance, that is
All
my
drivers are
pretty
finished.
girlfriend walking in. Everybody say hi, Emily.
Up next, race number 6. Mini T brushed.
Next race is
Heat 1
Mini
of
T